Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about multiple pituitary hormone deficiency. Okay, that means many of the hormones of pituitary are deficient. So if you see, in all the hormones which are deficient, most commonly, first and foremost, growth hormone is affected, followed by gonadotropins, that is LH and FSH, followed by TSH is affected, then ACTH is affected. Then what are the causes of this multiple pituitary hormone deficiency? Causes can be genetic or acquired causes. Genetic causes can be due to the HESX1 gene defect or PTX2 gene defect, LHX3 gene defect, LHX4 gene defect, PROP1 gene defect, PU1F1 gene defect. This question has been given in last year examination, entrance examination. PROP1 is associated with hypopituitarism. This is given. So these genes are important, which is HESX1 gene defect, PTX2, LHX3, LHX2, PROP1 and POU1F1 gene defect. Then if you see the acquired defects can be due to trauma, or it can be surgery like some neurosurgery, or it can be due to radiation. All these can result in brain injury. There can be some infections like brain abscess and encephalitis. There can be encephalitis causing brain injury, or there can be meningitis like tubercular meningitis, acute bacterial meningitis, all these causing brain injury, brain damage, which can also result in pituitary damage also. Okay, pituitary injury also. Then if there are some tumors of pituitary, there can be tumors of pituitary like pituitary adenoma, pituitary adenoma, craniopharyngioma, okay, glioma, and other brain tumors also which will compress on the pituitary. Okay, others if you see like hemochromatosis, where there is iron deposition can occur in the pituitary, or there can be some autoimmune disorders. Okay, or there can be some perinatal insult. So in all these cases, these can lead to acquired cause of multiple pituitary hormone deficiency. So when you start to treat this multiple pituitary hormone deficiency, see, we have many hormones, and in them growth hormone is mostly deficient, followed by gonadotropins, that is LH and FSH, which is again followed by TSH. At the last there will be ACTH deficiency. But if you see the supplementation, first and foremost, before you supplement any of these hormones, you should supplement corticosteroids, should be started before supplementing with them. Especially before supplementing thyroxine, you should always give corticosteroids first. So this is multiple pituitary hormone deficiency. Then we have the thank you for watching.